right, Christian, I got a question for you. All right. Question about the United States of America.
Okay.
We'll see if you can get this one. This one almost got me. Almost stumped me. What is the lowest state in the United States of America? What's the lowest state? I guess the lowest, that latitudinal, longitude, whatever it is. You know what I'm talking about. Lowest state.
I would, my first instinct says Florida.
Okay. I mean, that's good guess.
But
good guess.
I feel like there's a trick to this.
Nah, man. No tricks.
I feel like
no
there's
tricks.
A trick.
Only facts.
I'm gonna go with California.
California. You think California
is
the lowest?
California.
Oh, there's a cardinal right there.
Someone told me that means there's angels near.
Oh my gosh, dude. Bless up. All right, you're going with California. That's what you're going for.
Yeah.
California.
Yep.
Wrong, sir. Try one. I'll give you one more. I'll give you. It's not California, obviously. One more. Maybe two more. Come on. I believe
Texas.
It's not Texas.
Florida.
And it's not Florida. Now, do you get it?
No.
Hawaii.
Oh, is it really?
Uh-huh.
It's lower than...
It is. It's
Yeah,
lower
that makes
than
sense.
Florida and all that type of stuff. I was watching this TikTok. I got it from a TikTok. Have you seen it? I love it. This guy was asking people on the street, like drunk questions, stuff like that. And it was two dudes, and he was asking the guy, like...
I want to pull up a map now.
Yeah, do it. Guys at home, look up on a map. You'll see everyone's going to be looking in between the bottom of Texas and Florida. But just so you know, you got to look all the way across. So you got to do a globe map and look at Hawaii there. But this guy's friend was literally because his friend said Hawaii. And his friend looked at him and said, you are so stupid if you believe that's Hawaii.
Yeah.
You're so wrong. You're an idiot. And then his friend goes, it's Florida. And the guy goes, that's wrong. It's Hawaii. And the guy's just like, what? That doesn't make any sense. Looking like an idiot.
That makes sense.
But yeah, guys, welcome to episode 9 here.
Episode 9.
Little trivia to start off the day with.
Got me.
Yeah. I had to think about it.
Alaska. Alaska's the lowest one.
So, Alaska would be the highest state. What's the highest state in the U.S. outside of Alaska? What would be number 2 then?
Maine.
Yes, Maine. Good job.
Thank you.
Some people get it wrong.
Thank you.
Some people get it wrong. But yeah, welcome back. We did it.
You're engaged.
Engaged, proposed.
She said no at first.
She stuttered.
No, I'm just kidding.
She stuttered a little bit. She had to think about it. She paused. No, it was great. It was honestly somehow perfect. Everything worked out. I'm not entirely sure how it did, and maybe she's lying to me. Maybe she did know the whole time, but she swears that she had no idea that it was happening, that I was doing it, but somehow pulled it off. It was great. I cried, and the pictures ruined it. Just me crying everyone. And then...
He didn't ruin it.
Yeah. And then had a nice little party. Christian was there.
It was fun.
Got to have all her college friends, all my college friends, her family, my family, and people from school. But, yeah, great time. Really nervous. I was still really nervous right when I was doing it. But, man, let me tell you. Oh, yeah, after you do it, yeah, you just feel light as a feather. Right?
Yeah.
Right? Is that how you felt?
For me, it was like, this is going to sound bad probably, but I was just like, let's just get this over
Get
with.
it done with.
All right, this is done. Now we can move on.
Yeah.
But,
Let's go get lunch.
Yeah, let's go get lunch. No, exactly. We went to, I remember we went to this place called Moo Echo in Somerset, Pennsylvania. It's like a Mennonite-run grocery store, basically. So they make all their ice cream from hand. Like, all the milk is from literally cows right out the back.
Oh, damn.
It's really nice. They have I don't think they have lunch meat, but I don't think they kill whatever it is and like start slicing.
That milk would that be unpasteurized milk they make it with? What the hell is pasteurized milk? What is that? What does that even mean?
We learned about it in science. There was a scientist or a guy who invented like pasteurization. His last name I think was Pasteur or something like that.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
But
Pasture, I like that.
But basically, it's been so long, I'm probably going to be a little bit off base here, but from what I understand, it's sort of like boiling it in a way that
gets out impurities and
yeah, it might be like a pressure thing too. That
Ooh, pressure.
It just makes sure that it kills any bacteria. That's the job of it, bacteria.
So you think that's pasteurized milk that they're making with, or not pasteurized milk?
I'm not 100% sure. They might have a way to pasteurize it on site, but it's a really cool place. It's sort of like a big farmer's market, but only for their little...
So quick fact check on it. Pasteurization milk is pasteurized milk is a raw milk that has been heated to a temperature and time to kill pathogens that may be found in raw milk. Pathogens are microorganisms such as bacteria that make you sick. Raw milk can contain pathogens such as Campylobacteria, E. coli, stuff, salmonella, other bacteria.
So I got no clue where the states are at, but I can make sure your milk's safe.
You can tell us about milk. That's funny.
So
yeah, I just thought about that. Huh.
But yeah, no, it was nice whenever it was over.
Yeah, I felt really good.
I can imagine.
Oh my gosh. I was about to pee myself like doing that. I swear. I was drinking all day water, just like all day. Then I got to Cowboys, cracked a claw, cracked another one really quick, just in case.
Cracked it there.
No, just in case.
Had a shot.
I was like, just let me do a 2-timer really quick with it. And then I got Karen to drive me over there, drop me off. Found my spot. I'm like under this tree. It was actually shaded. It was a little bit cloudy. It wasn't as hot as I thought it was going to be. It was still warm.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought it was going to be like 100 degrees, no wind, beating down sun. But
yeah, it wasn't.
It wasn't terrible.
It got worse when the sun went down.
So, yeah, the winds changed because the winds were coming right at us off the water. And then around, I think it was like 10 o'clock or so, they changed and they were going out.
Dude, it might have been closer to just like 8:39.
Maybe, yeah. But the winds like stopped and it got really buggy and like muggy out there.
Yeah.
And then it switched around like 11 back to the house, which was nice. After you left.
Yeah.
It switched and everything. But, yeah, I was over there and I just, like right before she came, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to pee. I gotta do it.
Did you pee?
Yeah, I went to a corner really quick. I was like looking at her location.
Didn't you had the place to yourself,
yeah,
right?
Yeah,
So
I had the whole vein.
It's not like anyone was going to see you.
That's what I did. I had the whole vein to myself really quickly, ran down like to the little corner thing, peed, looking at her location the whole time, refreshing. She was like in the neighborhood. I was like, let's go. I do wish I would have recorded like her reaction, like put my like phone stand up against the tree. I would have loved to have that.
I was thinking about that actually. Like today, I went out surfing and I was in the water and I was like, I should have like been taking videos of the party and had like a little like thing for this. That
would have been pretty cool.
Just like start off with that. For the wedding.
Yeah. Grace's sister Catherine took she made a bunch of videos that whole entire day. Or like day or like day before. Yeah, it was the day of. She like woke up, she was like, good morning, Grace, like you're getting engaged today, you have no idea, we're going to get coffee and stuff, and then they're on the beach together. Grace goes down to the water and she takes out her phone again and starts talking like, we're at the beach right now, you're talking about getting engaged and stuff, little do you know it's happening today, you fool. Like making a whole thing, and
that's awesome.
Did it all the way till at the party.
That's awesome.
But yeah, no, it was great, total blast. I'm so glad everyone could be there. Everyone kept talking about Sarah, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
They just said how great she was.
She probably didn't even really talk to anyone.
Well, whoever she talked to, like I at least had 4 people.
So what was Brienne and the girl who's the teacher as well, Allie. Sarah was like, oh, like I really like them.
Yeah.
But I don't know who else she talked to.
I can't remember either, but I know I at least had 4 people like come up to me, all
Maybe
say,
like adults.
yeah, some
Your mom.
adults. Yeah.
Your mom's like, Sarah is awesome.
But I know I definitely had some adults as well that were saying like, "Oh my god, that Sarah girl, she was so nice." Like, oh my, and I was like, "Really?" I'm just joking, Sarah. I'm just joking. Number 1 fan. Number number 1 fan.
Literally, our number 1 fan. She was like mad because last
week we did Wednesday.
Well, no. Last Sunday. So today is Thursday, not yesterday, but the Sunday before. It had been coming out at 4:30,
Mm-hmm.
but she thought that because like Wednesday was 7, she thought that Sunday was going to be 7, but it came out at 4:30. So she was like, "I could have watched this like 3 hours ago."
No, Sarah, number 1 fan. Keep it up.
Speaking about fans.
Oh, that's right. That is right.
Gotta shout out Cheryl Ludwig, our friend Ryan's mom. She's been watching.
I know she has been watching. She was texting me about it. When I'll pretty much just read the text that we have, or I'll summarize if I can find it. But she said that somehow it popped up on her YouTube. It just popped up. Like,
really?
She didn't even search for it. It just popped up. And I had said something like, yeah, like, it's, we were talking about our lives and everything about it. And she said she was watching like 10 minutes of it and she was laughing. And I said something, I was like, I said, yeah, it's very unfiltered.
So be careful.
So I said, it's very unfiltered, so there's going to be some language in there. Just letting you know. And she said something along the lines like, I think I'm adult enough to look past that. Don't worry. Like,
that is funny to think about though. Like people that might see this and be like, "Oh my gosh!" Like
I know. I already know someone's gonna happen, but not Cheryl. She's the best.
I don't care at all.
Yeah,
like,
I know. I didn't even think about it, but yeah, I'm gonna try not to say fuck as much because
I probably will.
I'm
probably gonna start saying it more.
I know I definitely curse a lot.
I don't think it's been too bad, honestly.
Some podcasts are worse. I've definitely heard some podcasts. Not ours, I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, dude. I was gonna say the one that I listened to, Andy Frisella.
Yeah, I was like, Andy's. I don't think.
Holy cow!
I don't
if
think
he goes
man,
like 10 words without saying the F word, it's like
sheesh, for real. But shout out Cheryl, you're the best. I hope Jeff is watching too. That'd be cool.
Yeah. That would be cool.
But yeah, let's see. So why am I losing all my money? Can you tell me?
In crypto.
Yeah. What's going on? Let's go into crypto talk, guys. If you don't want, skip ahead. But we're gonna jump into this because I'm losing all my money.
Your $100 turned into like $50.
Yeah. Well, I actually put a little bit more into the market like a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
And it's all gone. I think I'm at like total 150 in there, and I'm down to I think $90. So
okay,
it's not terrible.
I'm not. You can't say for sure what exactly is going on, and like my thing is. For me, I've just been like buying Bitcoin weekly, like whatever.
Really?
Yeah.
Even if down. Well, dude,
weekly. Like it's set up and it comes out.
Dude, I get notifications from. I use Coinbase. That's just what I use. That's the ad I saw, so I got the ad, and I get daily notifications about Bitcoin up 5%, down 5%, up 5%, down 5%.
It's so annoying.
It's like all I see nonstop.
My thing is like, I'm sort of like.
Oh, I'm back to 103. Let's go.
Back over 100. I definitely am not like 100% completely opposed to anything. Like there's some people that only like Bitcoin. Yeah. Everything else is trash to them.
Yeah.
To me, I understand what they're saying. It's more like Bitcoin is it encompasses so much, and it's probably the best. The other coins to me are more like companies, if you will, that you can invest in because they can do things to the coins or tokens. Like sometimes you don't know the exact supply of them. Like the thing about Bitcoin, and like you can get really deep into it, so we'll just try to scratch the surface, but it solves a couple of different problems. There's a finite amount of it. There's only going to be a certain amount that can ever be mined.
True.
So that gives it, if you took economics, it's...
If the supply is limited, even though it's like, how many Bitcoin are there?
I think it's like 22 million, I think.
A million?
That's million, okay. I think. Yeah. Or maybe like 22.9 million or something, but let's say, like, the guy we talked about probably close to like the first couple episodes that has his Bitcoin stuck. Like, if he never gets that Bitcoin, no one's ever going to get that Bitcoin. So there's realistically less than
there's less because there's people that will never be able to access their coins because they've lost passwords and stuff like that. Now, question though. Are those Bitcoins always going to be his, even if he does try to tip the passwords more and it like erases everything? Do those coins go back to the market into recirculation or no?
I'm not too sure, honestly. I'd have to.
I was just curious, but no, you're right. You're right. There's definitely people that can't get their Bitcoins, so they're maybe 1 million coins left, something like that, whatever it would be.
The other thing that it solves is that it's not regulated by any person. So it's decentralized. When people talk about like the decentralization, no one person can, hack Bitcoin or do anything like that, or make the rules for or just change the rules.
It all and stuff. Yeah.
So Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash actually were the same thing at one point. They were just Bitcoin that split off. Bitcoin Cash split because they wanted to have smaller transaction fees to allow for more transaction. Bitcoin continued on its road, and as you can see now, Bitcoin is I think
it's in the 30s right now.
I think it's right around 30. It dropped to like 28 the other day.
Right now, Bitcoin right now is at 34.
Oh well, so
Psych.
Jumped a little bit.
I just lied. Oh wait, no.
Anyway, but the other thing that is good about Bitcoin is that there's a book about it, and it talks about what money has been throughout history, like how people have used money. So it has to have a couple of different things, and I'm probably going to miss one or two of them, but it has to be a store of value. It has to be easily divisible, so you can break it down.
Does this go all the way back to gold?
Yeah, like all the way back to even like seashells or anything like that. Like
bartering.
It talks about, this book talks about all that. And long story short, Bitcoin fixes or doesn't. It has all of those things. It can be broken down. So one Bitcoin has, I believe, it's point and then 8 zeros, 1 satoshis. So there's, 10 million satoshis in a Bitcoin or something like that. So it can be broken down, and like the transactions are high, but right now they're building, or they're working on what's called the Lightning Network. So if you had, so the way to like think about this would be back in the day when US dollars were on the gold standard, people had gold that they took to the bank and said, here, you're going to hold this gold. This is, 10 ounces of gold. You're going to give me dollars, which are literally just notes that say the bank has this gold for me. Mm-hmm. And now you can go use your dollars and spend them. Yeah. Bitcoin is sort of like the gold in this scenario. Mm-hmm. The Lightning Network is where you can transact. So there's no fees on the Lightning Network per se, because how it works is if we both say, we have a Bitcoin and we want to stake our, it's not technically staking, but we want to say between the two of us, we're going to put a Bitcoin up. So we have 2 Bitcoins. Now me and you can bet on sports games or this or that, or spend money in companies and whatnot. Between the two of us, and all those transactions, nothing is ever put on the blockchain until we finalize our account.
Okay.
So let's say, we bet a fourth of a Bitcoin that, so-and-so is going to win the World Series, and then bet like half a Bitcoin that so-and-so. And at the end of the day, you have 1.5 Bitcoin and I have half a Bitcoin now. And we finalize our transaction. Now that final transaction goes on the blockchain so that it would only look like I gave you half a Bitcoin. But all those transactions happen.
Yeah.
And the cool thing about this is that the Lightning Network can work in a way that, like, if you are in an open contract with Sarah and I'm not, I can use you to go through, because there's no fee for me to basically, and it doesn't even have to go into your account per se. It's literally just going to go and be at her. And it happens like that. It's faster than credit cards. The fees are 0, so it's a lot less.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of positives. Now, I wish I knew some of the negatives. I don't.
There are no negatives.
There's 0 negatives, but
turn
basically
all your money into Bitcoin.
All I'm getting at is with the Bitcoin thing and like crypto being down, the prices are going to fluctuate so much over time.
Yeah.
That's why, in my opinion, it's best to just whatever you think you can afford per week, per month. Some people do per day, like whatever. And just treat it as like a savings account where you just put your money and, let's say you do that and you put $100 in every week. That's $5,200 a year. But let's say most of your money, like right now in the last month and a half, we've been right at 30,000. Let's say it goes up to 100,000, but you got in most of your 5,200 at, so let's just say $3,000 at 30, and now your savings account that you just put in what you can afford. If it's $5 a week, it's $5 a week.
Yeah.
And it goes up. That's just, people do try to time Bitcoin, crypto markets in general. To me, if that's not your literal full-time job, just put a little bit in every week, same time, whatever, and ignore it and wake up one day, and in my opinion, it'll be, I think we'll get, bold statement, to $1 million a coin.
Really?
Really?
I really think so.
2025. Like,
you're tripping. You really think that?
I think so.
No way.
Because, like,
for real.
Now it could go much lower until then. And I see you're looking at the chart.
I'm just looking at everything. And
it's hard to tell because you can't, like, you see this little blip here.
Yeah, this one?
Yeah. So that was like the first blip. It went from basically 100 to 1,000.
100 to 1,000, yeah.
And then it dropped back down to like 500, 200.
Stayed at 2s and slowly.
So imagine it going from 100 to 1,000 and then back to 200. And then it goes to 20,000.
And then it's on a very slow, gradual tick from 2015. Doesn't hit 1,000 again till 2017. 2 years. 2 years later. And then after that, it goes
on. So there's people that bought it 1,000 and think that they're never going to get their money back because it's been 2 years. Like, think about 2 years is a long time.
Yeah.
If they would have just been buying over that 2 years, their average would have been down at 200.
Yeah.
And then it goes to 20,000. Then it drops back down and sticks around like 5,000.
So it hit $1,000 2017. And then that was let me get back to that. Sorry guys. January, beginning of the year 2017, 1,000. End of the year, 17,000.
Yeah. So
only 1 year.
So if you're like, imagine this, you're still buying a little bit, however much a week during that 1 year. You're like, yeah, your average is going to be going up, and then it drops back down and sort of levels out, and then it spikes back up, and like I think that we'll stick around this like between like 30 and like 15,000 number for a little while. Like it could be years, it could be a year, months, but I mean, it's all speculative, but
Yeah,
I think that
true.
it has good potential, and like you can see like countries are adopting it.
Well, I know we're running out of time until we gotta switch the next thing here, but the email that I got was talking about, like I said, it was why crypto prices are falling. It was from Coinbase, and they were saying all this stuff. They're saying crypto prices had been China crackdown and rates hit from feds.
I think that's all a bunch of malarkey.
Yeah, the Federal Reserve stalled and may boost interest rates sooner than expected. It was just giving me a whole bunch of like, Miami's the place is becoming the crypto capital of America.
Dude, Florida's
apparently like that's what it's saying. Miami nice is what they're calling it now. I didn't know this. I didn't know that Miami was becoming insane. Like that, but yeah, it's just giving you a bunch of fucking reasons, and it is what it is. But yeah, I just thought it was funny when I got that email. I texted you, and I was like, "Am I losing everything? Am I gonna have anything left?"
There was a country, El Salvador, I think it was, that made Bitcoin legal tender, so no capital gains tax can be used as legal tender.
Crazy.
So we'll see when the U.S. does it.
True. So yeah, I was also having lunch with somebody. Is all it was. I'll leave names out. Yeah, I was having lunch with someone of a different political view than me. Very far on one side. And yeah, we were eating and something, and I don't know what it was, but someone brought it up, or someone was just talking about China and Trump and all this stuff. I don't know what it was, but as soon as someone said China, like I wasn't even paying attention. I wasn't even looking at them. I was eating. Someone said China, and I automatically just go, China! Just like a Tourette. Like.
Yeah, no, dude, I know what you're, like, people are going to think, or some people, I don't think everyone, some people might be like, oh, this dude, like, he's talking about you, like, fucking asshole, like, just like racist or whatever. Dude, like, there are literally things that happen to me, and Sarah can attest to this, and I think she doesn't like it either, but, like, I will literally just out of nowhere just do stuff like that when something happens. Someone
just said it, and it was a Tourette moment. I was like, China! And now I was literally like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Like, did not mean to say it like that. That's, that was on me. My bad. That was I don't know what the hell happened.
What did they do?
They just gave me a little look and they kept talking.
And you're like, this food's kind of good.
I was like, China silverware, man. It's great. Yeah.
That is so funny.
Oh, but dude, yeah. I feel like I'm walking on eggshells sometimes around certain people.
That's the thing, like, I'm like, not to be political about this at all, but like,
yeah.
When did we get to a point where we're like, can't even, you're worried to speak?
I know.
I mean, it's just like, I feel like I need to work on it too. Like, it's not just like like, I'm not trying to call anyone out, but like, allow people to say what they think and like, just be, I guess, not like loving about how you listen, like, hey, like, you believe that, like, hey, here's where I'm coming from, and here's why, like this, that, and the other.
And thank you for telling me, because now I understand where you're from. Let
exactly.
me tell you where I'm from, so you can understand me.
And
we understand each other.
Exactly.
Great.
It doesn't need to be like, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, you stupid piece of shit. Like, you voted for who?
Yeah. Dude, well, I said this like a year ago or 2 years ago, like when things were like, we're getting insane. And
when they were, what?
Right before actual shit was like hitting fan, like, and everything. I was saying that, your political party is your religion.
Dude.
Now, people treat politics like a religion, like factor, like in a way that I really think it's how you identify. You don't identify as a Christian, atheist, Muslim, Buddhism, Hinduism, Islam. I'm trying to get all of them just to be, but it doesn't matter. No one really gives a shit about your fucking religion anymore. It's more about what political party are you with. Like, I feel like that's like the new religion.
The thing is like coming from a Christian standpoint, I feel like in America have lost religion in a lot of areas, and people have to fill that void with something, and they're filling it with politics.
God, that just seems like a fucking toxic thing to do.
It is, and like, in my opinion, the people who want to create division know this, and they're feeding it to these people to create more and more division, and like, it's terrible. It is terrible.
Yeah.
But
I don't know, dude. Like, there's nothing wrong. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong talking about politics. I think it's something to be talked about and to be said about. But if you're not able to listen to other people's politics, then don't fucking talk about your own.
Exactly. No, I agree with that.
Like,
I agree with that 100%.
I just feel like we've lost.
My thing is like, I would say when I was 18 and I first started, you registered to vote or whatever, and you got to pick, I guess, one or the other. I don't even know where does it even say? Like, if I pull out my voter ID card or whatever, or my voter card, does it say, like, what you're registered as?
I don't think so. No, it wouldn't.
Because
it would not say that. I can guarantee that.
But you have to be, like, registered as one or the other to vote in primaries. You can't be a Republican and vote in Democrat primaries. I don't believe.
No, that doesn't seem right.
Yeah, because think about it. Like, the reason they did it was that you could get all the Republicans to go vote in the Democratic primary and vote for the worst candidate. Oh. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a little bit of sabotage. So, I think you're registered to one or the other, and if you aren't, like, part of either, if you don't claim to be part of either, you can't vote in either of the primaries. I could be really off basis on this, but I think that's how it works.
Dude, this one says...
I don't think... It's not like an... Did you look up voter ID?
Yeah.
Don't look up voter ID. Look up...
What do I look up?
Because
voter ID does not have it.
I was going to say, voter ID is such a big topic right now that you're going to be flooded with junk.
Yeah, it's definitely not in that shit.
Look up, like, voter registration to a party, or like...
Well, then it's going to give me a party. Voter registration card. Let's see what the fuck that looks like.
Like, I have mine here. I can pull it up. But...
You actually have a card?
I'm pretty sure.
Dude, that's wild. I didn't know these were a thing. That's crazy. I didn't know...
Registration. This is my... Yeah, here's my... So... Virginia Department... my full thing there. Registration office. Districts. It tells you, like, what districts. But no, it doesn't look like this. And this is my old one that is out of date because I moved houses. Preference English. Yeah.
I feel like it's not going to say that, man. I feel like it's not going to say on your card what side you are.
I see if you can find out if you can look up 10 Republicans vote in Democratic primaries. That'll get us to the point.
What was it? Say it again.
10 Republicans.
Wait, time out.
10 Republicans vote in Democratic primaries. You're lazy.
Oh, this one says, this is from USA Gov. Do you have to vote for the party you're registered with?
That's what I'm saying. Like, you're registered with a party.
Your state may give you the opportunity to declare your political party affiliation on your voter registration card.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But it probably depends on the state. You do not have to vote for the party you're registered with in a federal, state, or local general election. In a presidential primary or caucus, depending on your state's rules, you may have to vote for the political party you're registered with.
Yeah. So that's more so.
That's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But it just depends on the state.
Like, if you're registered as a Republican and you're voting for the president of the United States, like the 2020 election or whatever, like, yeah, you don't have to vote for your party. You don't have to stick to that. But I believe they did it because, like I was saying,
It makes sense, though, if you say, like,
you can sort of sabotage.
if there's a
the
really
other
shitty
side.
candidate, all the Republicans could go vote Democrat for that shitty person to guarantee, like, the next one wouldn't get, because what's it called? Primary, preliminary, whatever they're called.
Yeah, I think it's primaries.
Something like that.
But no, I think you're right on with, like, people thinking of it as a religion. Like,
Dude, it's a freaking religion, and you can't say anything about my religion.
That video that I sent you, did you see
The long one? The podcast one?
No, not
video?
that. It was on the Pocket Net. See the thing that I sent you in a text message?
This one?
Yeah, did you watch that?
Oh, yeah. Dude, what the hell?
Now that's
Getting
like
vaccinated?
Yeah.
That's some cultist shit right
that
there.
was definitely cultish. And I saw another one that was, I didn't send it to you, but it was about, like, critical race theory.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, it was seriously like a sermon. Like, this dude was, like, speaking to these people, and then they were, like, repeating it. Like, it was weird, man. And, like, there was hundreds, maybe even, like, 1,000 or so people. And I'm like, dude, this stuff is weird. But the video that I sent him was, like, a group of people all, like, standing about 6 feet apart, like, whatever, and they were singing this song. And, dude, as soon as I heard it, like, I got it stuck in my head. It was like, vaccinate now.
I can play. I mean, these are shit.
Yeah, no.
We can brainwash everyone that's watching right now. That's what we can do. Yeah, get ready, guys. Get ready for the time of your life.
And here's the thing, and I'll talk about it after it's over.
You may not be able to fully understand what they're saying,
They're saying,
over the
like,
mic, but they're
vaccinate.
literally saying vaccinate, make an appointment. Gotta make time to go. Get just a quick shot. Gotta make it to the clinic. Now is the time to vaccinate and take back our world.
Yeah, like, it's like super, super, like, strange.
Dude,
and in the video,
insane.
though, here's what I don't agree with. The people in that video are wearing, like, pride shirts.
Yeah.
And it's,
Well, it says
rainbow
it says
pride.
it says proud, not pride.
Oh, it says proud.
It said proud, but it's in rainbow, red, RGB, like whatever, the spectrum.
My thing is, like, dude, that makes, what pisses me off is that literally, to me, is a tactic to divide people more. Like, if it labels people that wear pride and, like, are for that movement as people that are, like, vaccinate, like, brand, like, you have to do this.
Yeah.
Like, that just creates more division. Like, and they, in my opinion, they do that shit on purpose.
Yeah.
Like, not everyone who supports that thinks that you need to get vaccinated, and vice versa, whatever.
Yeah.
And it's just like, in my opinion, like a stereotype.
Yeah.
And it makes diversity of thinking, like, impossible. And it's fucked up.
Yeah. Shit's crazy. Nah.
It's wild, man. I've been telling Sarah for a while. I was like, don't be surprised when it's like, get on this train to go get your shot.
Everyone get on the bus or take it. I mean, I don't want to take. I don't want to take it to the extreme, but people wearing armbands of who's been vaccinated, who hasn't been vaccinated.
No,
I don't want to take it there.
That's like,
but
I think that could be where it could go. If
college campuses were saying that if you've been vaccinated, you have to, or if you haven't been vaccinated, so it was one of the two. You have to wear this wristband, like that, like clips onto you, that like is impossible to take off, pretty much.
Here's what I think would be more likely to happen than them saying like, "Oh, you have to wear this." It'd be something less obvious, where it's like sort of just pushed into a culture, like wearing like a wristband for a different reason, but everyone knows, like, it's like the mask thing, in my opinion. If you go out and someone's wearing a mask now in public, we all know who, like, it's a division thing where you know who voted for who. If you're not wearing a mask, especially before the masks were like done, if you're not wearing a mask, everyone knows who you voted for, or what you think, or how you think.
Yeah.
Or that's what they want you to assume, I should say. Because you don't, unless you talk to that person. And like, it'll be that.
Yeah.
And it's getting serious, and I hope people are waking up.
It's getting dicey out there, boys. It's getting dicey.
The thing that, like, my thing is, like, if there was to be some sort of, like, war, no one in Russia, China, Iran, anywhere that wants to bomb America is like, oh, like, we're just going to go for the white males. They see all of us as Americans.
Everyone gets fucked.
Yeah, we're bombing everyone. We don't care. Like, you're all Americans. But Americans don't see each other as Americans.
Yeah, I guess that's a good point.
People don't even realize that.
I've actually never heard of that.
I think I heard it from, I think it was Andy Frisella. But, like,
Interesting.
Dude, it blows my mind. It blows my mind.
Well, let's not linger on it. We don't get too dark here. I know. I don't want to talk about politics that much, but yeah, we spiraled into it a little bit. But
that's my fault.
You see that White Claws though are making like
the surge.
Yeah,
Sarah,
like 8% or something.
Yeah, Sarah has two of them: the blood orange.
Oh.
And I think there's a cranberry one, maybe.
We should get them.
I can't drink right
that's
now.
right, you can't drink it now.
But
I'll drink it with you, Sarah. Don't worry.
But she was like, she couldn't even drink it.
Why? Too potent?
Yeah. I think you'd be fine, but she put it in orange juice, the blood orange one.
Nah, man. Let me down that bad. Let me shotgun that boy before we go on the boat.
It's a bigger can than...
Oh, I know. It's like a tall boy.
Yeah.
It looks like a tall boy, yeah. I mean, I could not imagine the can being 8% and it being the size of a White Claw, like 12 ounce. That's could be some strong, like, taste-wise.
Yeah.
You gotta put that in a tall boy. But, yeah, I can't wait to try it.
Yeah, my cousin said that it was, I don't know which one my cousin had, but she said it was nasty, but I feel like these people are just weak to the alcohol taste.
In fact. Do you know who Nelk Boys are?
I feel like I've heard...
YouTubers, Canadian, that are, just pranksters and partiers and just smoke weed and drink and just do crazy ass shit all the time. They just came out with their own seltzer, actually.
Really?
Yeah, like they're that big that they were actually able to produce their own seltzer called Happy Dad. Not a brand deal. I really want to try it, but I don't know if they got it to be legal in Virginia yet. I think they said they were only able to get into like 40-something states so far, and Canada.
And they're from Canada?
Yeah. But it's just been harder with different states with different laws and stuff like that. But they got it all over California, and like California is like already sold out of it. Like,
dang.
As soon as pretty much the truck arrives, and they don't even put it into the store.
I feel like that's how that seltzer wave.
Dude, seltzer wave's still going. It's still going strong, man. It's about to have a resurge right now with summer coming up. Coors just put out Coors Seltzer Orange Creamsicle. Let me tell you, I'm gonna be drinking that.
Have you had the PBR You don't like coffee.
No, but I've had a sip. I think it was you or Sarah gave me a sip of it. It's not bad.
I know you don't like coffee, but it's good. Like, it doesn't have that alcohol taste, and they have a couple different ones.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a cold brew one, I guess a regular like coffee one, and maybe one or two more like different latte or something. I don't know, but I liked it. But it was like for a 4-pack, it was like $12.
Get away from the mic.
And they're not big. They're not big cans. They're like normal cans.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Dude, when I was up in Pennsylvania the last time, my cousin and I got these like tall boy. It was like Steel Brewing Company or something. I don't know. But we drank like one of those each to like start.
You already tested.
Dude, like that thing, it would get you there.
Dude, it's so funny. I know drinking is really funny with... There's a lot of factors that go into it. How much water you've had, how much food you had already and stuff like that. Metabolism, all that crap of stuff.
Uh-huh.
What you're drinking. But dude, like, I don't know, like... There are times that, like, one White Claw, I'm, like, already feeling it. Sometimes I'm drinking, like, 4 White Claws. I'm, like, not feeling it.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell is, like, going on? Like, what's happening?
Dude, we'll have to get into some of the drinking stories from me. I got some stories.
Yeah, I have a couple.
I got some serious stories.
Oh, hi. Yeah. I'm trying to think. Maybe we'll save this for next episode.
Maybe I'll give one.
You want to give one?
One. We'll start with the first drinking one. Emerald Isle.
Oh, God. Okay.
Actually, I think that's just the first one with us. I think that might have been the first time I drank, but...
Or was the first time you drank...
the first time I drank
Seaberg?
Beer.
No, that was Seaberg stuff. Yeah, beer. It was Bud Light, pretty sure, right?
It was Natty.
Was it? Oh,
yeah, Natty.
It was Natty. It would have been Natty.
So
we're down in Emerald Isle.
Down in Emerald Isle,
North Carolina.
We have a cigar.
Swag.
And the cigar name was Swagger. But that was when like Blue first came out with their like tobacco pen or like disposable e-cigarettes.
Yeah. Blue was like one of the first ones to actually do it.
Yeah. So we had like I think 1 or 2 of those and then that. So had like the cigar and I had to have had something more. No, I guess I probably didn't. I had like half of a Natty Light. Was smoking the cigar outside. We're going back inside, and I was like, 1 second, I need to throw up. And I turn around and throw up. It was just my head started spinning from the nicotine.
Yeah, you started getting spins.
And straight hot dog. Straight hot dogs. Because that's what we had for dinner.
Yeah, you started spinning, you got it. It hit you hard. But, yeah. That was really funny. But you were fine after that. Like you were
literally threw
get
up.
back in, and you're like, all right, I'm just going to drink water. Like, I'm fine. And we chilled for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't pass out or anything. You were totally good. But, yeah.
But that was, like, the first experience that I had with alcohol and
it was so nonchalant, too. You said, hold on. You turn around, yacked, like, 1, 2.
Projectile vomit.
And then, projectile. Then you spit. And then you're like, all right, now. I'm all good now. I was like, what? What?
Dude, it was just like, I could feel, like, for me, my mouth watering. And I was like, if I go inside, like, this is not going to be good. Like, we're already outside. Let's just get this over with. And
yeah. I never understood that always happens to you say mouth waters.
Yeah.
Right before you yak, but that's not me.
It's like a different type of, like, water. It's, like, not like spit. Yeah. Anyway, it's weird.
All right. Getting to the end of the show here. We're going to go into table topic card. Christian, you want to explain what it is?
So we do a card every episode, at the end of the episode, usually, just to keep things fresh, new topics, just so you can see where we're thinking.
Keep it fresh.
Yeah.
All right, so question is, what's the funniest advice your mother gave you?
I'm gonna have to think about that.
I know, damn. I'm trying to think.
I mean, I could definitely make something up.
Yeah, no, same.
Wrap it before you tap it.
Probably. Yeah. I'm trying to think what the hell I ain't how. I don't know. It's always like, it doesn't have to be funny.
Yeah.
Just really good advice. I don't know. Anytime I think of advice from Man Capital, it's always like sunscreen.
Sunscreen.
Put sunscreen on now, everywhere. Sunscreen everywhere.
If she ever sees this, I'm probably looking pretty red right now. Advice from my mom: go to college. That was funny.
Are you for real?
Yeah, she wanted me to finish college. That's pretty funny.
Damn. That's a good one.
Yeah, I would say that's probably the funniest thing I heard.
Yeah.
If she ever sees this, she'll be pissed. She's like, "That's not funny." It is funny.
That's pretty funny. That's hysterical.
Yeah, I think that's probably. What other kind of advice? Any other funny advice? Ashlyn?
Yeah. Ashlyn, you got anything to say? She's clawing up the car, or whatever it's called, the curtain and stuff like that right now.
A nice backdrop. Ooh, weather alert. Beach
I'm trying to think. I don't know, any parental advice. Parental, yeah. I'm trying to think. I don't know.
Dude, I'm sure there's so many from my dad, but I don't know.
I don't know why I don't really have many memories of my
advice. I have no memory for parental advice.
Yeah. I don't know. It's so weird to think about that now.
It's like getting put on the spot.
Yeah. I'm sure I could call in Capital and be like, give me some advice right now. Just give me any advice that you could give me. Any fact. We still need to get her on here.
Yeah.
To tell the story of.
I meant to text you and text her to like schedule a time. Not schedule, but be like, hey, like, you know, Thursday, this time is when we do it. Be available.
Be fucking available. Alright guys, we're gonna do one more card. Finish off a little 2-for-1 special this episode. The question is, which event in the past, present, or future would you like to witness in person?
Okay.
So we can talk about. Let's just do the. Let's honestly, I want to hear what event you would want to see in the past, and then we can say what event you want to hear in the future.
There's so many. That's the thing.
You can only pick one. If I was picking the past.
If I'm picking the past, I'm going to say 2, but I'm going to pick 1. I would want to see the Declaration of Independence being written in that room, like by someone.
Yeah. Everything? Okay. That's pretty cool.
And Jesus rising from the dead.
Oh, okay. That's funny because I was going to say Jesus getting crucified.
I was thinking that. I was almost going to say that, but I was like, yeah, we'll wait until after he rises.
I don't know why.
This way I know for sure.
Oh, true. I guess that would be. I guess me just seeing him die wouldn't be really that big of a deal. Like, it's more of
most people agree that he died.
Yeah, but why didn't I think about that? Goddamn.
So, I think I'm going to go with, like, Jesus having risen, scars and everything. See it.
Yeah, that'd be pretty sick.
This way I know.
That'd be pretty sick. If I can't, if I can't choose his, then was it Elijah getting sent up? Doesn't he?
Yeah, I get them confused. There's Elisha and Elijah.
Well, whatever dude gets taken up by like chariots of fire, like fire tornado all the way up. I don't know. That seems like a pretty epic thing to see.
Yeah, that would be wild.
So that'll be my past. The future. 2025 or 2050, whatever you said, when Bitcoin's going to be at $1 million, just so I know.
I want to know when Bitcoin hits 1 million. No, that's literally what I was thinking though.
Would. Huh. Where would I go? What do I do? Honestly, I don't know. I wouldn't mind seeing. It sounds really dark. I wouldn't mind seeing the day before like the Earth explodes. Civilization, or like the Earth as a whole, like, or the like collapse of the world, like population, like maybe the year before everyone on Earth dies. Something crazy, meteor hits or something. I don't know. I really just want to see what space looks like, or what the sky looks like at night, because I know there's another galaxy that's supposed to get that's actually getting closer to our galaxy, and I think in like 1 billion years you'll be able to see this galaxy like really vividly clear, like human eye, like close, like in the sky.
Yeah.
Does that sound sick?
Yeah, that'd be wild.
Freaking dope.
People might be going to and from galaxies at that point.
I know.
I would say, I was saying the Bitcoin thing is sort of a joke. That would be cool to see, but
That'd be dope. It's 1 billion.
I would say I would want to see whenever the fall of the U.S., like, government and everything, like, as a whole, like, whenever the U.S. is basically, like, you know how, like, the Roman Empire fell?
Mm-hmm.
Like, the end of the U.S. Empire, I guess.
That'd be pretty cool.
Just to see,
yeah,
what's going on.
I wouldn't mind seeing. Yeah, the United States fall apart and there not being any Americans anymore. That sounds pretty fun.
Well,
Russia, China, someone takes over. One big China.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know how, like, I don't know. I don't think it would be like that. Who knows, though?
That's what I'm talking. That's what they're saying, that the night sky's gonna look like in like 1 billion years.
Oh my gosh.
Wouldn't that be sick?
That'd be, like, scary.
Dude, you kidding me?
You're gonna get sucked up.
I don't care. I wouldn't. Literally wouldn't matter. But yeah. So that's episode 9. Thanks for joining. Catch us up on Spotify and YouTube. Follow us on Instagram. Shoot us some questions.
I need to
comment.
get your Instagram and start putting it in the description.
Yeah.
I have a link if people want to buy Bitcoin now.
Or were we selling Ponzi schemes now?
No, man, it's not a Ponzi scheme. If you want to get it, I got a link for it.
Yeah.
Just go on Bitcoin.
Got it. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Definitely catch us in episode 10, where we talk to my mother for sure this time. I'll get her on here and maybe tell some drunk stories and some funny stuff, and who knows, maybe we'll have a drink on the podcast. Maybe, probably just me.
Yeah, probably just
me. So, all right, I'll see you.
Peace.